Yo, what is going on, guys? Modern Warfare Open Beta. I love to see it. I really enjoyed this game, and it's just like really nostalgic to me. As someone who played Modern Warfare 2, World at War, not really going in order, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, all those things, going to midnight releases when I was a kid, even though I still kind of am, but it's really nostalgic for me to see this kind of game come out and be very fluent with like just gunplay, the running mechanics, like the new engine. It just seems really, really smooth. And I'm really looking forward to the like scene that they're gonna be creating with the franchise league. The buyouts seem a little bit insane for this type of game, but it's very gambly on like what type of viewership that they're gonna get, even if their scene is very loyal and will buy stuff from the advertiser or whatever. It's gonna be interesting to say the least what is gonna go down. So, in my opinion, this game is amazing. The gunplay just seems so smooth. I'm not sure what kind of servers they're running it on, like tick wise or anything, but it's very good. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a game to watch if they set some game modes up so it's not confusing. Like how they set it up with c.o.d. They set up different game modes. I'm talking like as someone from Counter-Strike. We only have one set competitive game mode, so it doesn't get confusing. But c.o.d. does it like domination, search and destroy, and whatever else. I don't really watch the c.o.d. scene that much, but I do respect the esport in general. And just playing the game from a casual standpoint and from someone who plays a lot of Counter-Strike, the c.o.d. scene did really make a stepping stone in esports. We cannot doubt that, It really built up FaZe, Optic, and any Envious, all those types of teams, right? And it's a very good game in general. I grew up with it. I loved playing it. But just with how they set up the systems, how they set up the gunplay, I love it. The one thing is just running, jumping, gunning type shit. Like, it's very hard, and the angles, like comparing to other c.o.d.s, it was very linear where you can get shot from. And this is very like mobile and shit. You can like jump on roofs and stuff. Comparing to some older c.o.d.s, like here, you can just get a completely different angle on someone, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like, as someone who used to play the old c.o.d.s, it's very different. But that could have been added from other games because this did evolve from like Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, games like that. So getting that like kind of more verticality to it, more, of that type of stuff, it feels a little different in my opinion. But I really do think this is like one of the better c.o.d.s that have come out in the last like 5 to 6 years. It could be debatable. I don't remember any other c.o.d.s that caught my eye. Maybe Black Ops 4, but Black Ops 4 I didn't really find like interesting. I fucking went into debt to get that game because of PayPal overcharging, but well, that's another story and doesn't really, mean shit. But the attachments I really loved in this, just changing it in game, and like the gunsmith shop, it really did feel fluent with the game. It didn't feel like you have to leave. Like, simple shit they could have changed years ago. They finally did it with this game. Like, one of those noticeable things. But the next thing is the 2v2s. The 2v2s I really liked, in my opinion. And it's very fluent. Yeah, but it seems like a whole new type of thing. The random queue, I think it's going to be some type of ranked in the future. Coming out of the beta full game, it's going to be some type of ranked. But my two favorite maps was this map, the outdoors kind of desert type of map. It had a really good feel to it. It didn't seem that dumb of a layout. It was very linear. You could tell like from what side it was linear, those types of things. But it was very fun. I really enjoyed the 2v2s. I play a lot of Counter-Strike, so this is one of those better kind of gunplay games. I don't know what like the hit reg is great, even though the shot was kind of dumb looking, but it was very satisfying to say the least. Like the only thing I can really complain about in this game is shotguns. But really, it's just a really balanced game. It's skill wise, so. But the snipers pretty chill. Like even if you miss a shot, it's like you land it. But shotguns, I think they should be nerfed for range, just as that clip as the example. Just a very ridiculous thing to land with a shotgun. But yeah, it's just so fluent. You know what I mean? Like the movement doesn't feel clunky. It's just one smooth thing. Like watching like pros play this during the Pro Am seemed it seemed underwhelming, but with like the gun dropping mechanic with randomly spawning each round, if they had like a certain layout of it instead of classes, I feel like, you know, it would be fun. More fun, to say the least. Because in the Pro Am, they showed like classes that you get, default classes. They didn't implement the gun dropping system yet. And this was like the first example of it. But it really does feel great. I don't know. I didn't really like the M14, but it's more preference than anything. But yeah, it's just like, I think, in my opinion, what would make the 2v2 system just like perfect on how it is, you start with like that type of pistol, the M19, and kind of build your way up with the economy system like Counter-Strike, but that's just coming from me who plays Counter-Strike. That would seem like a good system. So I know they try to like play around with that in Black Ops with the heist mode. I think if they implement that type of system in this, it would be a really fun game mode, and they could even use it competitively. Because I think just making it simple will make a lot of people, like making it simple and showing that there is skill there and strategy would make it a very fun thing to watch. And that's all that matters in the long run. Just making it fun to watch and simple. Even with like the mechanics of the pistol, I don't know. They really did a lot with the gunplay in this game, and I really like it because every gun has a different feel. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting because like I haven't seen a game do this in a while. Maybe like Squad or I wouldn't even say Battalion. Battalion was like a weird COD-esque game as well, and CS:GO combined, but it's just like it was kind of weird. But that's not the point. It was just like the shots that you would land in this, like this, were just so clean and satisfying to get. I don't know why, like, it felt like modern warfare. It didn't feel like you felt that, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt satisfying to do. And not a lot of games achieve that in this day and age. Maybe like COD. I mean, maybe like DayZ when you get a snipe from long range. Who plays DayZ nowadays? But just like, it just felt right for this type of game, and they finally like did it right. So I really think that this game is gonna have a amazing run when it comes to esports if they do it right, because a lot of the older people who played Modern Warfare 2, World at War, like those type of veterans are gonna really enjoy this game just because of the gunplay and just like how fresh it feels, but how down to earth it feels with like just gameplay, right? But I think this game is going to be very interesting to say the least, just like how it's kind of scurrying away a few teams with the buyout cause for just a spot for like a location is kind of like deterring for some teams, and is fueling other esports now, like 100 Thieves starting a Counter-Strike team, Dignitas starting a Counter-Strike team, Misfits starting a Counter-Strike team, and FaZe I'm not really sure. I don't think they really got into what they're doing with COD. I don't. Let me search this up. Phase in COD franchise. Um, they're still like very indecisive on buying a spot, but that's not the point. The point being is just like seeing what they're gonna do next with this. Uh, in my opinion, I think COD is gonna be fun. You're gonna see me playing it, maybe on the YouTube, maybe on the Twitch. I don't know. And this was kind of like a test video to see if you like it. Let me know. Always love to try new things, and I feel like I had fun just playing COD by myself without really needing to, like, I wouldn't say interact, but just like chilling out after college and not being busy and just kind of doing it and whatever. Didn't really make sense, but you get what I mean. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did. But I'm out for now. Let me know if you want me to do more of these, not like scuffed. I'll try to put more time into it, but I think this game has a lot of promises. Really. I really do. The gunplay is just so fucking nice. But yeah, I'm out. Peace. It's been real. Peace.